Step into the unknown with the Shadow Frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome to episode 98 of The Shadow Frequency, where we dive into the eerie and unexplained. I'm Juniper, your producer, and tonight we're unraveling a chilling tale from the 1980s, the Dodleston messages. Picture this: a quiet English village, an old cottage, and a computer spitting out cryptic words from centuries past. It's a story that'll make your skin crawl. Matt, you ready to guide us through this paranormal puzzle?
Oh, Juniper, I'm already feeling the goosebumps. This one's got ghosts, time slips, and a computer acting like a Ouija board. Let's get creepy.
You got it. Take us into the shadows, Matt, in 3, 2, 1...
Welcome, Shadow Seekers, to the Shadow Frequency. Tonight, we're stepping into the misty village of Dodleston, England, where the past didn't just whisper, it typed. In 1984, Ken Webster, a high school teacher, moved into Meadow Cottage, an 18th century brick house near the Wales border, with his girlfriend Debbie and friend Nick. He was ready for a quiet life, but something ancient had other plans. It started with footprints. 6-toed imprints in the dust, climbing walls between the bathroom and kitchen. Ken and his housemates thought it was a prank. Nick painted over them, but the next day, they were back. Then came the stacked cans, pyramids of cat food tins appearing overnight. Cold gusts swept through rooms, shadows flickered, and an unseen presence seemed to watch. This wasn't just a haunted house, it was a stage for something far stranger. Ken, who taught economics, borrowed a BBC microcomputer from his school. This was no modern laptop, 32K of memory, no internet, just a clunky beige box with a word processor called Edward. One night, left on by accident, the screen glowed green with words none of them had typed. The first message was a poem. True are the nightmares of a person that fears. Safe are the bodies of the silent world. Turn pretty flower, turn towards the sun. It was cryptic, ominous, and signed LW. More messages followed, written in archaic English riddled with odd spellings and grammar. LW, who later revealed himself as Lucas Wayneman, claimed to live in the same cottage in 1546. He was angry, accusing Ken and Debbie of stealing his home. Baffled by their lights which the devil makes, likely the computer's glowing screen, Lucas described his world, a time of Henry VIII, where Dodleston was Dodleston, and he feared being caught for witchcraft. He even commented on a photo of Ken's Jaguar car, calling it a crude cart without a horse. But here's where it gets wilder. Lucas said he was using a light box given to him by someone from the year 2109 to send these messages. Yeah, 2109. This wasn't just a ghost. It was a bridge across centuries. Ken wrote back asking questions, and Lucas responded, suspicious but curious. The messages kept coming for 18 months, detailing Lucas's life, his fears, and his confusion about the future. Some were handwritten, scrawled on paper, left in the cottage as if the past was bleeding into the present. The Society for Psychical Research investigated but found no answers. Lucas, who later admitted his real name was Thomas Harden, a vicar from the 1550s, seemed to see and hear Ken's world through this mysterious device. Was this a spirit, a time slip, or something we can't even name? The Dodleston messages pull you into a void where time unravels, and the impossible feels real. Juniper, my head's spinning. Ghost typing on computers, messages from the future. What's your take on this so far?
Matt, I'm creeped out. It's like the cottage was a paranormal chat room. I'm dying to know more about this 2109 connection.
Oh, we're diving deeper after the break. Stay with us, Shadow Seekers.
Whoa, listeners, how wild are these Dodleston messages? Are you feeling the chill of that 16th century voice reaching through a computer? We're only halfway through this eerie tale, and Matt's got more to unravel. If you're loving the Shadow Frequency, please like and subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all major podcast directories. And visit our new website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com, where you can stream every episode, read our shadow blog with companion articles, or leave a voicemail telling us where you're listening from, and we'll feature it in an upcoming episode. You want to support us? Buy us a coffee on the site. Now let's open up the mailbag. I'm going to hit this button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
All right, this is where we hear from you, our shadow seekers. Today we've got an email from Juan in California. Juan writes, love the podcast and especially like the episode on Amityville. You guys make the paranormal so gripping and I'm hooked on every episode. Keep it up. Thanks, Juan. We're thrilled you're a part of the Shadow Frequency family. If you want to share your thoughts, email us at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Matt, back to you for more Dodleston weirdness.
Welcome back, Shadow Seekers. We're deep in the Dodleston messages, where a 16th century man named Thomas Harden, once calling himself Lucas, typed through a 1980s computer to reach Ken Webster. But the story doesn't stop there. Let's explore the future side of this paranormal puzzle. Thomas claimed his lightbox came from 2109, and soon messages from this future entity appeared. They were different, scientific, vague, and oddly formal. One read, "Try to understand that you three have a purpose that shall in your lifetime change the face of history. We, 2109, must not affect your thoughts directly, but give you some sort of guidance." They hinted at a grand experiment, a time link tying 1546, 1985, and 2109 together. But they were cagey, annoyed when Ken uncovered Thomas's real name, as if it might disrupt their plans. Ken's friend, Peter Trender, a medieval literature expert, analyzed the messages. He confirmed the language matched 16th century Chesser dialect, specific to the region and era. Thomas even laid traps, like mentioning a non-existent Jesus College in Oxford, to test if Ken was truly from the future. Details about Thomas Harden, a vicar in Gloucestershire, checked out historically. This wasn't just spooky, it was precise. But in March 1985, Thomas's tone grew desperate. He wrote that Dodleston villagers accused him of witchcraft for using the lightbox. Fearing for his life, he planned to flee, promising to leave a book hidden for Ken to find in the future. That book was never found. The messages stopped, and the cottage fell silent. Now let's consider a skeptical angle. Could this have been a hoax? Ken's book, The Vertical Plane, details the events, but some wonder if he, Debbie, or Nick fabricated it. The computer wasn't networked, making remote hacking unlikely, but a clever prankster with historical knowledge could have typed the messages when no one was looking. Still, the dialect's accuracy and the sheer volume of messages, hundreds over 18 months, make a simple prank hard to swallow. The Dodleston messages leave us in the dark, staring at a screen that might connect centuries. Was Thomas Harden reaching out from 1546? Was 2109 orchestrating a cosmic experiment? Or was it all an elaborate trick? Whatever the truth, this story haunts, daring us to question time itself. Juniper, I'm still rattled. What do you make of this time-bending mystery?
Matt, I'm half expecting my laptop to start typing messages from the 1500s. The 2109 angle is so unsettling. Listeners, what do you think? Ghost, time travel, or is it something else?
I can't say for sure, Juniper, but take us home.
That's a wrap on episode 98 of The Shadow Frequency. The Dodleston messages have left us all a little spooked, and we hope you're as haunted by this tale as we are. Don't miss our contest. Stick around after the sign-off for details on how to enter the drawing for May 10th. Not much time left. Visit our website at shadowfrequencypodcast.com for episodes, blog, and more. Until next time, keep your eyes on the shadows. Good night, Shadow Seekers.
Calling all Shadow Frequency fans. Enter our contest for a chance to win big. First prize, the Bigfoot book, the Encyclopedia of Sasquatch, Yeti and Cryptid Primates, the Real Unexplained collection. Second prize, Squatch Metalworks, Bigfoot playing cards, a unique 52-card deck with illustrations and facts, perfect for Sasquatch lovers. To enter, email shadowpodcast@protonmail.com with your favorite episode of our podcast. Drawing is May 10th, 2025. Tune in and throw your hat in the ring.
This episode was produced with a commitment to exploring the unexplained while grounding our discussion in documented discoveries. All interpretations are speculative and intended for entertainment purposes.